Well, make it fast.
Say hotel, motel, holiday inn. Yo, man, how come you always running the same old rhyme? Uh-oh. All right, get in the car. Get in the car. Yo, man, we gotta flash up through your time, man. Who's that, a gang? Get your car already. Besides, you guys are under arrest, 'cause you can't do this.
now the world is safe for freedom, justice, and the galactic funk. Time to ride off into the universe, partners.
Who was that spaceman? I wanted to thank you.
What is going on, everyone? Obi-Wan back at it again here with another episode of Madden 18 to fight for New York. Week 14 going up against the Redskins. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is staying and doing well. And geez, what the? Alrighty then. See, that's why. What is going on, everyone? Obi-Wan back at it again here with another episode. Nonetheless, let's get things started. And we will take a look at this terrible draft class after the game, as well as the highlights. As always, the links are in the description to not only check myself out, but also Senjecko 3, Skellatron 101, and Goth Man number 9. Tomorrow, maybe we'll do Halo Wars 2? Senjecko? Got no? Promise?
Possibly.
Okay. Oh, let me get the local recording going. And yeah, hopefully we can get back into some PS2 gaming, dealing with NCAA 09 as well as Madden 09.
Today's game will feature a team that loves getting it done through the air. The Giants are top 10 in passing TDs, and they go up against the Redskins defense that will need to be on its game.
Getting the worst 12-0 team ever.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL
that's gonna
game,
be
and
bad.
that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants.
Okay, let's go.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. The return man here, T.J. Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next quarterback that's going to be killed, Davis Webb, come on down! Davis Webb, seeing as that you're the second string quarterback because we killed Kirk Cousins last week, you will probably get 9 sacks by a Mad Holiday, AJ Britton, and special sacks by Cab Cappy. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic.
Now a first down throw, Webb. And a big loss here as he's taken
A Mad Holiday. Jeez, he's at 55 sacks.
It's one thing to be as disruptive as he's been all year. It's another to do.
Oh, he's not going to be MVP.
He might not only be a candidate for Rookie of the Year,
Rookie of the Year,
Defensive Player of the Year.
MVP of the Year.
Yeah, and to do that, you have to be dominant from the first snap your rookie year because let's face it, everyone devalues rookies a little bit or makes them work harder in order to get votes. Remember Ndamukong Suh's rookie year? I mean, he was everything that season, including first-team All-Pro. That's the type of year we're seeing here.
All right, let's see if it works now.
On second down, Webb.
Webb. Oh.
Got some room at the 30.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
But a fumble.
He is going to die.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to
He is going to
execute what
suffer.
they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. A gain of 3, second down. Offensive starters time, Charles, for the Washington Redskins.
Let's look at Josh Dotson, the wide receiver out of TCU. Grew up in Fort Worth. His mom works at the university as a vice president. He actually went to Wyoming first, transferred back to TCU. And boy, is he a high flyer. Throw it up in the air, he'll go up and get it.
To throw on second down, here's Webb.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Josh Dotson. Touchdown.
Ah, everybody gets one. Shit.
Josh Dotson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right
No, it was a audible. I just couldn't get on my man. Shit.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Did you need another invite?
They will send this one away.
We'll see. I was about to say, Scully, I'm not able to get into Minecraft. I was just getting a blast screen to death every time. But it's finally doing something.
Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Shit, I don't want to see you continue doing some more MLB again.
Get a block. What are you doing? Okay.
He's still barreling through. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I want to as well.
And a nice carry there of
I see about maybe
15
trying
yards.
to continue it on maybe Sunday.
But also for his speed. and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about
Give it a moment, Skelly. I'm
they're usually known as
trying to
fast. In this case, we've got
load
a guy who's
resource
quick
packs
and
right now, it
fast,
says.
and he used it to great advantage.
That's 30 yards.
I haven't
you're
been in
good.
Minecraft a whole lot lately, so it's just trying to load it and update everything, I think.
Shit, I think it's almost been on. It's probably almost been a year. At least a little over half a year.
No, I tried to load into it a couple weeks ago, but I don't know if I stuck around long enough for it all to do this.
Alright, there we go.
That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way. Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
I think maybe Kendall. Again, we will see later on in the game.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Bridgewater now. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. 4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. And he's going to drop this off to his...
So nobody knows how to block. That's fantastic.
And it helps him pick up the first. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And
Good job getting that block.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Way to go, Dogwa.
A great effort there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this run.
Alright, 11 plays, 75 yards. Can we get back to the mission, which is killing Davis Webb? Because that would be fantastic. That would be great. Also, again, thank y'all for tuning in. Really appreciate y'all checking me out. As always, links are in the description to check not only myself out, but Senjecko 3, Skellatron 101, and the Goth Man. And what a hit.
Big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 29.
And again, we will be back with more of the fight for New York in Madden 18, as well as Halo Wars 2 and Die Spire Die. Hopefully we will complete Wave 100 this weekend. Maybe. Promise.
Today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Hey, look, Minnesota scored against Senjecko. It should be a good game. Maybe. Hopefully. Promise.
Especially in the back end of the defense. But in 2016, he made a massive jump as a safety, able to drop in the box, cover deep, and make plays on the football. In fact, I talked with his coach in the offseason, and he told me he's about 65 to 70% of reaching his potential.
Yeah, that's why we move him to linebacker.
To throw again, Webb.
Cappy with the sack. That's awesome.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, But every now and then, you got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down.
Yeah, the same damn play.
He didn't get it done.
What will Webb try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys up 3rd and long? Webb now from the gun.
Oh, get it!
Oh, here he lost the football.
Damn it.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football.
Good 3 and out by the D, though.
Opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the
Hey,
end.
look at that. He blocked.
Look at the spin.
Balance.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
All right, let me see. So, Hail Mary. Bunch open tight end.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 7-all is the score. Back to MetLife Stadium in just a moment. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out. Now a handoff.
Oh, I should have cut it to the left.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
I'm going left for it.
Pick up of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
You sure you want to do that?
You still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Malone. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
All right, let's do.
We always talk about having
do a toss.
defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Get a block.
Because he's right in your
That's what I'm talking about. Way to go.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants have taken the lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think,
Oh no, we want more.
I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
I mean, let's get back on offense
Line up to kick the extra point.
after we finish killing David Webb.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the
If anything, I think I need to work on Teddy Bridgewater's play action. Maybe.
We get a look now at the Giants defense as they file into position. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the 1st half. Some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow, biff. They are really playing well and making things happen on
Biff?
their side of the ball.
Taking me back to my childhood a bit.
There you go. You had a collection, didn't you?
I did.
Who still biffs in 2021? That's what I want to know.
On 1st and 10, Webb.
Oh no, don't you dare.
Got some breathing room.
That's what I'm talking about.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out,
Keep running, all right?
touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Hey, Scoopski, how you doing, sir? Hope everything's going well with you.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they
Ooh, good hit.
because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Absolutely.
You got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Oh, he was gone.
This one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did.
Oh, I knew I should have done like a stretch. I'm going to do that next play.
Here, he can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat against them.
Let's do it a 3rd time.
End zone for a giant TD. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him.
Yeah, let's get back to kill Davis Webb.
Kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington.
Because, yeah, he gonna learn today.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there. Nowhere to go here.
Get it!
Football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
All right, can we get a new quarterback? Because this is that man's 4th fumble.
Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Bridgewater now after the
Ah, damn it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or
Ah, damn it.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Oh, got him.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position.
No, I don't think that Beckham is big in weight, but he's good.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I think we broke Davis Webb.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now P. Ryan. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush.
No. Get him. Get him.
And you know what offenses want?
Okay.
Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big
Outtake. Oh, Eli.
This is incomplete.
Eli, you are gone. Damn.
Defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half.
I'm not sure about different looks. I mean, killing the quarterback, that's always standard.
That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Webb. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to
Wait, Scott Steiner back?
Got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
He was wide open. I'm surprised he didn't fumble.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Whoosh. Still going. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
I was trying to cut back to the right, couldn't.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down, Bridgewater. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley.
No, we're not. Why are you lying?
An analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Oh, he didn't go out of bounds? Okay.
Second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end, and now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Oh, damn it.
Left side, it's complete. He's got it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Let's go. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. Let's go. Bridgewater again. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Oh, I should have jumped, but
19 yards on the pickup there. And now
was trying to. Couldn't.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Let's go.
Oh, damn it.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater now on second down. And he's going
O-line, you can't block.
Side of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point.
Why are we 2 for 5?
To throw is Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. It's complete.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Branch.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own?
Absolutely.
The analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right?
That's why the highlights are better. My highlights, by the way.
Fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh, not a bad return.
As they'll start up past the 30. And now out come the Giants. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
got him.
spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Yeah, that's game.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Giants
I'm feeling the love.
on cruise control. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Thank you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return.
I'm happy that Teddy didn't throw an interception.
So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of the start.
Get him! Ah, he didn't fumble.
From the pressure, the Giants get there. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his third.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do in the offseason to work on those, paying dividends for him. He's getting home in a big way.
Oh, good job getting rid of the ball. That's what I'm talking about, Cherry.
And brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Webb. Webb can't escape as he goes down.
Good job, D.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
I only have 7 sacks? Oh, we need to change that. Let's get back on defense.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here from the 30.
Nope.
Look at the spin. Balance. Oh, it spins again.
Good return, Spencer.
Terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the
Whoa, I mean, it's only been 1 play. Calm down. Shit.
No, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
This is only my 3rd play since halftime.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay, he got back up.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let me see. We don't have a stretch? Oh, I'm running with Orleans. Okay, hold up.
To throw, Bridgewater. the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Ah, that damn fluker.
Drive will continue.
Damn. All right, let's get the body count going.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down
That was my fault. I should have cut it back to the inside.
a nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down, Bridgewater. It's caught. Beckham. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Flashed a nifty move, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially...
All right, so hopefully my O-line will, you know, O-line.
Before the game even begins, so
there you go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants just continue to pour it on.
No, we could get to 40.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Is Teddy going to play Sunday? Dealing with Denver? Because I heard he came back to team practice on Wednesday, Scoopski.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On first down, it's Webb. Pass incomplete. Samaje Perine, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the defense has to feel really good about what's going on here. They've hit him, harassed him, sacked him a bunch of times, and now he's starting to get a little jittery in the pocket. Feet are starting to move around a little bit. Sometimes they start to feel ghosts. People aren't even there.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
That damn sprinkle.
All the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
Hope he does. He fits well with the Broncos. I know. He's a lot better than Luck, so. Again, I hope he does well. Hope he gets a big contract.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Webb. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, he should have stayed with the Saints if, you know, Sean Payton ran the ball 3 times in the NFC Championship game. Yeah. Dominator, how you doing, sir? Hope everything's going well with you.
What will Webb try to do here? here.
Well,
After
Webb
the
is
sack,
trying
he
to,
brings
you know,
his guys up 3rd and long.
get his ass kicked.
Out of the gun, it's Webb.
Get him!
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
I'm doing well, my man. Doing well. Again, hope everything is going great with you.
And I love what he told us this week before the
And again, a really big thank you to everybody that tuned in to check me out. As always, links are in the description to not only check myself out, not only on Twitch, but over on YouTube. Again, that is youtube.com/originalbiggie1. But also to check out Senjecko 3, Skellatron 101, and the Goth Man number 9.
Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Well, I don't know about bright per se, but
Now a high kick almost.
what type? Okay, get some blocking. All right.
Not good at all. A punt of just 24 yards there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, I agree. I like Winston as well. I think that Sean Payton doesn't allow Winston to be Winston, if that makes sense.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but
Because, I mean, that last game against the Giants,
maybe they'll get things going.
I don't know what's going on with Sean Payton. Again, you are up by 11 with 6 minutes left, and somehow the Saints find a way to lose. What the hell?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there.
Let's
and that
run.
Still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep
Oh, that was Orleans. Sorry, well, never
He's
mind.
up to about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the
Evan might as well.
They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch in.
You have to let Winston run the offense. Exactly, Dominator. Exactly. He is holding Winston back. Exactly, Scoopski.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is
And I mean, it's not like Alvin Kamara wasn't held back either. I mean, he went over 100 yards. So, I mean, it's not the running game.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Out of the gun.
Oh, that was my fault. Shit.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this one, Benny's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line...
I need to stop doing that. Shit.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down, Webb. And the pressure gets to him again.
Ah, the other two poop.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
What will Webb try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys
Maybe
up 3rd and
sack.
long? From the gun, Webb. He drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And Forbath will put this one through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, that was my fault. I mean, I should have never thrown it to, was it Lester?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
Oh, I should have just kept straight. Shit.
In the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on.
Oh, that's why I'm talking about Orleans.
They all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will.
See, he would be great as a fullback. As a matter of fact, that's why I put him as fullback. And the left tackle doesn't do shit.
This run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing.
I think with more games we will see improvement. Last game was bad, but our offense seemed to click more. Our defense forgot how to tackle that game. I don't know what the defense was doing.
Still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I can't wait to get an offensive line in the draft.
Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Giants on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9.
So nobody knows how to block. Nobody.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around.
Oh, first punt of the game. Shit.
That's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now on 4th down, is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
How many sacks do we have? Do we have 10?
We'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
That's what I'm talking about.
Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Where are we at? We are at... Damn, we are at 60 sacks?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line
I think...
flat out
Wait, hold up.
I was frozen today!
There we go. I mean, 3 games left. Yeah, he could get to 100.
To throw on 2nd down, here's Webb. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
14 sacks, shit. 330. Let's get this 30 and out. We could get 20. We could get 20 sacks.
Try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys up 3rd and long. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call. Offense.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now.
Bunch of F words, maybe.
Let's go.
Let's go. On third down, it's Thompson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, this some bullshit. Get him, Caldwell. Damn.
Down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for the Redskins on third down. 71 yards.
At least it's not a touchdown.
But, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just called the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. A gain of 6 there on
It's
first.
that damn Hogan. I knew it.
I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Second down and 4.
No, I need to time this up before we get to the postseason and face the Skellatron.
Operating from the gun. Webb. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw on third down. Webb. Now a desperate.
I'll take that. Ah, come on.
He bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why.
You know what I mean? That's not loud at all.
Just understands
Nope.
positioning, and
Not
has
at
a
all.
Great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Oh, they get to the football.
I hate that.
Scooped up. Does the big boy have the
And see,
juice?
out of protest, I will score.
The 30, the 20.
Go! No! No, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So they go ahead and get more points there. Let me ask you, the game's out of reach. If you're on defense, though, are you really angry right now?
And yet,
Extremely angry.
he's cheering.
Let them get in that position first, and second, they went in and took advantage of it.
Holiday, you can't block?
Not about that.
My God, this offensive line sucks. It's affecting the team. Hostile working environment.
Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be...
We don't get sacks like this.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he put together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have got...
Good deflection by Cherry, though.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first.
I know.
But at least it's
I know, but Cherry has been doing pretty good. 6 interceptions. I'm pretty sure that it's not in the stats, especially the next-gen stats, but
and give that one to the Broncos as they wind up winners. Demaryius Thomas, he had a touchdown reception to help the cause. Oh, he did it again. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a handoff here to his running back.
and there we go.
With the 30. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Good job blocking by Darkwood. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're back on defense.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Well, I mean, not only that, we also need to give the young hoes some experience.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 30.
Alright, so hopefully we could get an interception, hopefully by Cherry. I'm still bringing the heat. I'm pretty sure that won't be the same story facing Skellatron.
First down throw. Well. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air boot, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know that.
Alright, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Alright, so again, minus that interception by Bridgewater, he did pretty good. 21 for 24. 235, 3 touchdowns with that pick. And I need to fix that before we get to the postseason. Rushing, we have Spencer Branch. 5 yards short of 200, but 5 touchdowns. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that I pretty much will win the running back of the year with Spencer Branch. And then also we have, 15 sacks as we exit to the main menu. That's also fantastic as well. Let's take a look at this shitty ass scouting or draft. Alright, so we will continue to look at... I don't know. Let me see. Alright, so no first rounds. Dealing with the right ends. Middle linebacker, we're not even touching that. Henry Von Ohoffen. I don't know about that. Cornerbacks, I don't know. Even the cornerback class is pretty crappy this year. Let's finish with Lester Carey. That's not good. Mac Gardner. It's not. That's terrible. Let's move to the safeties. Malcolm Poteet. Hey, you better watch it. And then Deion Pierce. Oh my goodness, why? Horrible. Let's take a look at the safeties. Corey Lockley. Oh my, nope. Yeah, it is coming down to the combine, so. Johnny Lynch, I think that's a New York name, but he is unranked. So, oh my goodness, why? Why? I don't know, man. Why not? Howard Pope. He's projected the early first round, but his talent's the early second round. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just terrible. This is going to be a terrible draft class this year. Alright, let's look at who are we looking at last. Josh Arnold. Why not? Catching B+. Yeah, but if anything, I think the receivers. I'm guessing the receivers in the undrafted. But yeah, this is going to suck. And luckily, nobody was hurt. As like always, Skellatron forgot to hit the advance, so we are going to force advance. Like always. As we reach week number 15. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Really appreciate y'all checking me out. Big shout out to my man, the Dominator 89, Scoopski 50. Really appreciate y'all. Really appreciate the conversations. Hope y'all have a good college football weekend, as well as the NFL weekend. We might do week 15 as well on Sunday. Until next time, let's hit the highlights again, and we will see y'all later. Obi-Wan, again, is out.
Oh no, it's Roswell.
Well, check this out. make it fast.
Say hotel, motel, holiday in. Yo, man, how come you always running the same old rhyme? Uh-oh. All right, get in the car, get in the car. Yo, man, we gotta flash it through your time, man. Who's that again? Get your car already. Besides, you guys are under arrest, but you can't do this. Wicked, 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 wicked. 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 You know, fellas, if anybody really listening, you know, this groove ain't so bad. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's nasty. You go one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, girls, and let's rock the. Uh-oh, it's time slowing up. Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. You mean you guys ain't heard? Let's play it out for you. The new one, it goes just like this. Turn it on, damn hard. Of course we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Of course we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. So it's rock. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Uh-oh. Hey, shut up. Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. So it's rock. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Oh, we can rock this up. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard. Cause we can't get enough. Turn it on, damn hard.
Good work, Jam On. Another world is safe for freedom, justice, and the galactic funk. Time to ride off into the universe, partners.